Let me start with a simple truth, one that too many men over 60 don't hear enough. Just because you're getting older doesn't mean you have to give up your vitality, your confidence, or your ability to perform in the bedroom. In fact, I'm going to share something today that could make a real difference for you, not in months or even weeks, but starting tonight. And the best part? It only takes a minute. One drink, one natural, science-backed recipe that can supercharge blood flow, restore firmness, and put that confident spark back where it belongs. But before I tell you what that drink is, let me tell you a quick story about one of my patients. His name is Walt. He's 68 years old. Retired electrician, big-hearted guy, still chops his own firewood, still walks 3 miles a day. But when he came into my office, he looked down and said, "Doc, I've got energy for everything except the one thing I don't want to lose." He was talking, of course, about his erections. Now, Walt isn't unhealthy. He eats decently. He doesn't smoke. His labs were okay. But his performance had dropped off, more so in the last year than ever before. He said, "It's like my body just flipped a switch and said, 'Sorry pal, you're done.'" I looked him in the eye and said, "No, Walt. You're not done. But you are dehydrated, underfueled, and your blood vessels are asking for help." You see, most men assume that erectile issues are all about testosterone or age. But what I've found, in over 30 years of working with men in their 60s, 70s, and 80s, is that one of the biggest, most overlooked causes of soft erections is poor circulation. Your erections are powered by blood. That's it, plain and simple. The healthier your arteries and capillaries, the stronger and firmer your erections. The better your blood vessels expand and fill up, the more lasting and satisfying your experience. And that's exactly what this one drink supports. So if you're sitting there thinking, "This is me," or "That sounds familiar," I want to ask you to do something right now. Like this video, hit the subscribe button, and tap the bell icon. I promise you, we talk about these topics with honesty, warmth, and zero judgment, because men like you deserve answers, not silence. And if this message is already resonating, type "yes" in the comments so I know I'm speaking to the right audience. Or type "no" if you're not sure yet. I read them all. Now, back to Walt. After a few simple questions, we figured out a pattern. Walt was drinking way too much coffee, not enough water, and skipping meals. His body was lacking nitric oxide, the molecule that opens up your blood vessels and helps your penis do its job. Without nitric oxide, blood flow suffers. Erections suffer. Performance becomes unpredictable. So I gave Walt a recipe. A 1-minute nightly drink, made from ingredients most men already have in their kitchens. I told him, drink this 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Don't expect magic, just notice how you feel in the morning. Give it a few nights. 3 days later, Walt called me. He sounded different. He said, "Doc, it worked. I haven't woken up like that in years. I feel like I've got my spark back." Now, I'll tell you the drink ingredients in the next part, but what matters right now is this. Your ability to get hard and stay hard is not just about desire. It's not just about age. It's about biology, blood flow, vascular health. And when you feed your body the right nutrients, at the right time, you're not just guessing. You're giving your system exactly what it needs to perform. And trust me, your body wants to perform. It's not giving up on you. It's waiting for you to give it what it's asking for. Here's the part most men overlook. Your penis is an early warning system. If you're struggling with firmness, sensitivity, or stamina, your body isn't betraying you. It's whispering a message. "Hey, something's off in your circulation, your hydration, your stress levels, help me." The great news? You can help it. Now, let's be clear. This isn't about energy drinks, medications, or expensive supplements. What I'm going to show you, starting in the next part, is a natural, delicious, doctor-approved drink made with powerful ingredients that help restore nitric oxide, improve endothelial function, and boost overall blood flow where it matters most. You don't need to be a bodybuilder, a health nut, or even a great cook to make it. All you need is 1 minute before bed, a glass, and a willingness to try something simple that actually supports your sexual health. But before we go there, I want to say this. You deserve this. You deserve to feel strong, confident, and fully alive, no matter your age. Your body may have slowed down in some ways, but your potential for intimacy, connection, and vitality? That doesn't disappear. It just needs to be nurtured in a smarter, more focused way. And that's why I'm here. So stay with me, because in the next part, I'll walk you through exactly what's in this drink, why each ingredient matters, and how thousands of my patients have used it to reignite their sex lives, strengthen their erections, and reclaim their sense of masculine power. But most importantly, I want you to remember Walt, a man who thought his best days were behind him, until he made one small change that reminded him, they're not. Yours aren't either. I'm Dr. Robert Jansen, and we're just getting started. Now, let's get into the heart of what you've been waiting for. That 1-minute drink I mentioned? The same one that helped Walt wake up with confidence again, after years of feeling flat and frustrated? It's simpler than you think, but incredibly powerful if you give it a chance. Here it is. A glass of beetroot juice, mixed with a squeeze of lemon and a pinch of cayenne pepper. That's it. 3 ingredients, 1 minute of your time, and a cascade of benefits for your blood flow, your energy, and yes, your performance down there. Let's break this down so you understand why this combination works, and why I recommend it to nearly every man over 60 who comes into my clinic asking, "Doc, how do I get that spark back?" Beetroot juice is a natural nitric oxide booster. Nitric oxide, as I've mentioned, is the compound your body produces to relax and widen blood vessels. When those vessels open up, blood flows more freely throughout the body, including to your penis. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. As you age, your body produces less nitric oxide naturally. That's one reason older men start experiencing softer, less reliable erections, even if their testosterone is still decent. Beets are loaded with nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. Within 30 to 60 minutes of drinking beet juice, studies show a noticeable improvement in blood pressure and circulation. And yes, that includes penile blood flow. Lemon juice helps in 2 important ways. It supports your liver, which helps metabolize hormones properly, and it's rich in vitamin C, which keeps your arteries flexible and reduces inflammation. A healthy circulatory system isn't just about big arteries like your heart. It's about the tiny blood vessels too, like the ones in your pelvic region. And cayenne pepper? Just a pinch is all it takes. Cayenne naturally stimulates blood flow, increases warmth, and improves circulation throughout your entire body. It also helps your body absorb nutrients more efficiently. Now, you might be thinking, "Doc, really? Just beets, lemon, and pepper?" Yes, that's it. Natural, no side effects, and incredibly effective. I've seen men who were ready to give up on their sexual health completely, because they didn't want pills, or because pills didn't work, who found themselves standing tall again, simply because they gave this little drink a shot. Let me tell you about Enrique. Enrique is 74, former high school principal, happily married, but deeply frustrated. "I feel like I can't keep up anymore," he told me. "My mind is willing, but the body isn't following." He wasn't ready for medications. He didn't want to go through all the side effects. But he wanted to feel again, to have that fire, that ability to please his wife the way he used to. We ran his labs. His testosterone was okay. His blood pressure was a little high. And he had some stiffness in his arteries, a common issue for men his age. I told him, "Enrique, your heart's still in the game. You just need to wake up your blood flow." He agreed to try the beet drink. Reluctantly, at first. I told him, "Give it 5 nights. Just 5. Let's see how your body responds." He came back 2 weeks later with a huge smile on his face. I didn't even tell my wife I was doing anything. But she asked me if I'd been taking some kind of secret potion. That's the beauty of it. No tricks, no prescriptions, just supporting your natural biology in a smart, targeted way. And if you're wondering when to drink it, here's my advice. Have it about 45 minutes to an hour before you want to be intimate, or before bedtime. Many men find they wake up with firmer morning wood after just a few nights. You can buy beet juice at most grocery stores. Just make sure it's 100% pure beet juice. Not from concentrate, and with no added sugars. If you prefer, you can blend up cooked or raw beets with a little water. Add fresh lemon juice, about a tablespoon. Then stir in just a tiny pinch of cayenne. Stir, drink, and let your body do the rest. Now, before we go further, let me remind you, if this is helping you see things differently, or even giving you hope, please take a moment to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and tap the bell icon. These simple steps help me reach more men like you. And if this advice speaks to you, drop a quick yes in the comments, or a no if you're not sure yet. I read every single response. You see, men over 60 have been overlooked when it comes to sexual health. Too often, we're told, that's just how it is now. But I'm here to tell you, it doesn't have to be that way. This little drink is just one of many tools you can use to maintain strong erections, boost energy, and feel alive again. And the best part? You're not just helping your sex life. You're helping your heart, your brain, and your entire circulatory system. You're reducing blood pressure, fighting inflammation, and supporting longevity. In fact, when I started recommending this drink more regularly to my patients, I noticed something remarkable. Even men who weren't complaining about ED felt better. They had more energy, better focus, and improved stamina. Why? Because when your blood moves better, you move better. So whether you're struggling with performance, feeling off, or just want to protect your function for years to come, this drink is a perfect place to start. Walt, Enrique, and hundreds of others I've treated didn't wait until things got worse. They made a small change, and they got a big reward. You can too. In the next part, I'll talk about how to pair this drink with simple lifestyle shifts to supercharge the effects. Things like the best times to walk, what foods to avoid, and how hydration affects your firmness more than you realize. But for now, I want you to remember this. You're not broken. You're not past your prime. You're simply missing the right fuel. And when you give your body what it needs, just one drink, 1 minute, one smart step, you give it a chance to thrive again. And that's what you deserve. By now, you know what that 1-minute drink is. Beet juice with lemon and cayenne, and how it can restore blood flow, improve stamina, and give your body what it needs to function like it used to. But if you really want to get the most out of this natural booster, we need to go one layer deeper. Because while this drink is powerful on its own, the results can be absolutely transformative when you combine it with a few simple habits that I've been recommending to my patients for decades. Let's start with something you might not expect. Walking. That's right, just good old-fashioned walking. You see, when you pair your nitric oxide-rich drink with a 20 to 30-minute walk, ideally before dinner or right after a light meal, you're helping that oxygen-rich, nutrient-rich blood move efficiently throughout your body. And when your blood is moving, guess what? So is your testosterone, so are your endorphins, and yes, so is your ability to get and maintain a firm erection. I had one patient, George, 72 years old, who had been faithfully drinking the beet juice mixture for a week. He noticed some improvement, but nothing dramatic. When I asked him about his movement habits, he said, "Doc, I sit most of the day. Not by choice. Just don't have much going on." I told him, "George, this drink is fuel. But your muscles, your heart, your blood vessels, they're the delivery system. If the fuel is sitting in the tank but the engine's not running, you won't get far." So we added one thing. A daily 25-minute walk. That's it. He called me 5 days later. "I'm waking up hard again," he said. "I'm starting to feel like myself." And this is where I get excited, because when you combine small, smart changes, your body starts compounding those benefits. Let's add another one. Hydration. Most older men are walking around mildly dehydrated, and they don't even know it. Dehydration thickens your blood, reduces circulation, and makes it harder for nutrients, like the nitric oxide from your drink, to get where they need to go. So here's a rule I give my patients. For every cup of coffee, wine, or soda, drink a glass of water to match it, and make it your goal to get 6 to 8 glasses of water a day, even if you sip slowly. That way, when you drink your beet lemon cayenne mixture, it has a smooth, open highway to do its job. Now let's talk food. What you eat either supports your blood vessels or slowly clogs them. And yes, that includes the tiny, delicate vessels that feed your erection. If you want to maximize the effect of your nightly drink, stay away from greasy, fried foods, processed meats, and sugary snacks, especially before bed. These foods spike inflammation, stiffen your arteries, and work against the exact benefits you're trying to build. Instead, try this. Eat more leafy greens during the day. Think spinach, arugula, kale. These are natural nitrate boosters. They actually work alongside beetroot juice to increase nitric oxide even more. And if you pair that with a piece of salmon, a handful of walnuts, or a small piece of dark chocolate, You've got a delicious, circulation-friendly plate that supports your performance in every way. That's what Enrique started doing. Remember him from earlier? Once he got comfortable with the drink, he started making little changes to his meals. Swapped the red meat for grilled chicken. Added spinach to his morning eggs. Cut down his evening wine from 2 glasses to 1. The result? More energy during the day. More firmness at night. And the best part? He felt proud again, not because of the drink alone, but because he was finally taking back control. And that, gentlemen, is the real win. It's not just about having a strong erection. It's about knowing your body can still respond, still come alive, still give you joy, connection, and confidence, even at 60, 70, or 80. If this is making sense to you, or if you're thinking, I could try that, then I want to hear from you. Take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tap that bell icon so you never miss one of these senior-friendly health tips. And if this advice hits home, write yes in the comments. Or no, if you've still got questions. I read every response, and it helps me make these videos even more helpful for you. Now I want to shift gears for a moment and talk about something men don't always think about when it comes to erections: stress. You see, stress is one of the most silent killers of male performance. When you're stressed, your body produces cortisol, a hormone that tightens blood vessels and reduces nitric oxide. That means all the beet juice in the world won't help if your stress levels are sky high. But here's the good news. That same drink, it helps with that too. The lemon in the drink contains compounds that support your adrenal glands. The spicy kick from cayenne increases your body's production of endorphins, natural mood boosters. And the deep, rich earthiness of beetroot? It helps calm the nervous system and supports heart health. So when you take this drink, especially in a calm setting, maybe with some soft music or while reading or relaxing, you're giving your body a signal. We're safe. We're supported. We're ready. And your body responds. One of my patients, Lester, a 69-year-old former Marine, had been skeptical about this whole approach. But after 3 weeks, he wasn't just getting firmer erections, he was sleeping better. Laughing more. He told me, "Doc, it's like a fog lifted. I feel like myself again." That's the power of combining nutrition, movement, hydration, and stress relief, all wrapped into one tiny nightly ritual. And I'll say this again, it takes 1 minute. You don't need a prescription. You don't need a new identity. You don't need to feel ashamed for wanting better intimacy. You just need to give your body a few tools, and trust it to do the rest. In the final part of this video, I'll share the best time of night to drink this for maximum effect, how long to keep the habit going, and a few final encouragements if you felt uncertain about whether you can still enjoy a full, satisfying sex life. But for now, take a breath and remember, you're not too old. You're not broken. You're a man whose body still has everything it needs. Sometimes it just needs a little help waking up. And that help can start with just one drink. Let's wrap this up with the truth you deserve to hear loud and clear. Your age doesn't determine your ability to be intimate. Your age doesn't define your masculinity. And it certainly doesn't mean your best days are behind you, not in the bedroom, not in your energy, not in your confidence. What we've talked about in this video series isn't a gimmick. It's not about chasing your 20s. It's about supporting the man you are now, so you can feel powerful, connected, and alive in the ways that still matter deeply. And it all starts with one small habit: a glass of beetroot juice, a squeeze of lemon, and a tiny pinch of cayenne. Taken once a night. That's it. But here's the part most men overlook. Timing matters. If you want the full benefits, stronger erections, better circulation, and improved stamina, drink it 45 minutes to 1 hour before bedtime. That's the sweet spot when your body is shifting gears, preparing for rest, and more open to nutrient absorption and circulation benefits. Now, don't just slam it down while brushing your teeth. Give it your attention. Make it a ritual. I tell my patients, treat it like you're doing something kind for your future self. Sit down, sip it slowly, breathe deeply. That 1 minute becomes a symbol of care, of intention, of reclaiming a part of yourself that age and stress may have dulled, but never erased. I know some of you might be wondering, how long should I keep doing this? Here's what I recommend. Make it a 30-day challenge. 30 days of the beet drink before bed. Walk daily. Hydrate more. Cut down on fried food. Just those few shifts. And then, listen to your body. If you're like hundreds of my patients, you'll notice more frequent morning wood, firmer, longer-lasting erections, increased energy during the day, better sleep, and yes, a sense of pride you haven't felt in years. Let me tell you about Kenneth. Kenneth is 77, widowed 5 years ago. He hadn't dated since. Told me he felt invisible, like his masculinity had just faded. He watched one of my videos, saw himself in it, and started the drink. At first, nothing dramatic. But by day 10, he started waking up feeling charged. By day 20, he was standing taller, smiling more, dressing with a little extra effort. Not for anyone else, just for him. He told me, "Doc, I thought intimacy was over for me. But now, I feel like a man again." That's what this is about. Not perfection, not pretending to be younger. It's about waking up the man who's still inside. The man who still deserves connection. The man who still wants to feel strong, seen, desired. And if you're in a relationship, whether it's been 30 days or 30 years, imagine how much stronger that bond becomes when you feel more confident again. When you can show up fully. When you're not hiding behind embarrassment or fear. This drink isn't magic, but it feels magical when it starts working. Because it reminds you of what's still possible. And it's just the beginning. Once you see what one small habit can do, you start asking, what else could I improve? Your meals get a little cleaner. You walk a little longer. You hydrate a little better. You start taking your health into your own hands, and that, my friend, is the real power. So here's my ask of you. If this message meant something to you, if it stirred something in you, let me know. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell so you don't miss any of the tools I share next. I promise, everything I give you here is practical, natural, and rooted in over 30 years of experience helping men just like you. And in the comments, answer this one question for me. Did this video help you see a new possibility? Just type, yes, if it did, or, no, if you're still unsure. I welcome every honest answer. I read every comment, I respond when I can, and I use your feedback to shape future videos. Because you deserve to be seen. You deserve solutions, not shame. You deserve hope, not helplessness. So the next time you hear that voice in your head saying, "It's too late for me," I want you to remember this drink. This 1-minute decision. This simple act of care. It's not too late. You're not too far gone. Your body is waiting for you to listen. I'm Dr. Robert Jansen. Thank you for trusting me with this journey. And never forget, you're still capable of strength, connection, and real passion. One drink, one decision, one empowered man. Be well, and I'll see you in the next video.